Hey there, true crime fans. Welcome back to another deep dive into the world of unsolved mysteries. Today, we're going to unravel one of the most perplexing and haunting cases that has baffled investigators and armchair detectives alike for nearly 2 decades. Today, I'm diving into one of the most perplexing unsolved mysteries, the disappearance of Maura Murray. This case has all the elements of a gripping thriller. A young woman with a promising future, a mysterious crash, and a series of baffling clues that lead to more questions than answers. Maura Murray was a 21-year-old nursing student who vanished on February 9th, 2004. She was a bright and ambitious young woman studying at the University of Massachusetts Amherst. Maura was known for her intelligence, athleticism, and determination. She had a close-knit family and a supportive group of friends. On that fateful day, Maura crashed her car on a rural road in New Hampshire. The area was remote, surrounded by dense woods and covered in snow. When the police arrived at the scene, Maura was nowhere to be found. Her car was locked, and her belongings were still inside, but there was no sign of Maura. No signs of struggle, no footprints in the snow, just vanished. It was as if she had disappeared into thin air. The untouched snow around the car suggested that Maura had not walked away from the scene, adding to the mystery. Earlier that day, Maura emailed her professors, saying she had a family emergency. She also packed up her belongings from her dorm room, giving the impression that she was planning to be away for some time. However, there was no family emergency. This raises the question, why did she lie? But there was no emergency. Why did she lie? Was she trying to escape something or someone? Was she planning to start a new life? These questions have haunted investigators and her loved ones for years. Witnesses saw Maura at the crash scene, and a bus driver even offered to help. The bus driver, who lived nearby, noticed Maura's car and stopped to see if she needed assistance. He later reported that Maura seemed shaken, but declined his offer, saying she'd already called for assistance. She declined, saying she'd already called for assistance. However, when investigators checked the phone records, they found no evidence of such a call. This discrepancy adds another layer of mystery to the case. Why would Maura lie about calling for help? But records show no such call was made. Strange, right? Let's talk theories. Over the years, numerous theories have emerged, each trying to explain what might have happened to Maura Murray. Some are plausible, while others are more far-fetched. Some believe Maura ran away to start a new life. This theory suggests that Maura was under immense pressure and decided to leave everything behind. She was dealing with personal issues, including a recent car accident and academic stress. Could these factors have driven her to disappear voluntarily? But why would she leave behind her family and friends without a trace? Maura was close to her family, especially her father, who has been tirelessly searching for her since her disappearance. Her friends also described her as someone who would not just vanish without a word. This makes the runaway theory less convincing to some. Others think she may have met with foul play. This theory posits that Maura may have encountered someone with ill intentions after the crash. The remote location and the fact that she was alone make this a chilling possibility. There were reports of a suspicious vehicle seen near the crash site. Coincidence? Some witnesses reported seeing a dark-colored SUV in the area around the time of Maura's disappearance. Could this vehicle be connected to her fate? Was someone following her or waiting for an opportunity to strike? Over the years, there have been numerous searches and countless tips, but no breakthroughs. Despite extensive search efforts by law enforcement and volunteers, no significant evidence has been found. The dense woods and harsh weather conditions have made the search challenging. Maura's family continues to seek answers, holding on to hope that one day they'll find out what happened to their beloved daughter and sister. They have organized search parties, held vigils, and kept her story alive in the media. Their determination is a testament to their love and hope. This case remains one of the most baffling mysteries of our time. The lack of concrete evidence and the numerous unanswered questions make it a case that continues to intrigue and frustrate those who follow it. What do you think happened to Maura Murray? Was it a planned disappearance, an unfortunate accident, or something more sinister? Theories abound, but the truth remains elusive. Drop your theories in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts and any insights you might have. Every piece of information, no matter how small, could potentially help in solving this mystery. Now let's take a step back and get to know Maura Murray a bit better. Understanding her background might give us some clues about her state of mind leading up to that fateful day. Maura Murray was born on May 4, 1982, in Hanson, Massachusetts. She was the fourth child in a close-knit family of 5 children. Raised in a supportive and loving environment, Maura was known for her bright smile and determined spirit. From a young age, she excelled both academically and athletically. In high school, Maura was a star athlete. She was a standout on the track team, earning accolades and setting records. Her dedication and work ethic were evident in everything she did. After graduating, she attended the prestigious United States Military Academy at West Point. However, after a couple of years, she transferred to the University of Massachusetts Amherst to pursue a degree in nursing. At UMass Amherst, Maura continued to shine. She was a dedicated nursing student, admired by her peers and professors alike. Her future in the medical field looked promising, and she seemed to be on the path to success. But Maura's life wasn't without its challenges. She had recently been involved in a car accident, which added to her stress. Additionally, there were reports of personal issues that might have been weighing on her mind. Despite these challenges, Maura remained close to her family and friends, who described her as a caring and compassionate person. Maura's father, Fred Murray, was particularly close to her. He has been a vocal advocate in the search for answers, never giving up hope that one day he will find out what happened to his daughter. Her family's unwavering determination and love for Maura have been a constant source of strength in their quest for the truth. Understanding Maura's background helps us see the person behind the headlines, a young woman with dreams, ambitions, and a supportive network of loved ones. It also raises more questions about what could have led her to that remote road in New Hampshire and why she disappeared without a trace. As we continue to delve into this mystery, let's keep in mind the vibrant and determined young woman Maura was, and the family who continues to search for answers. Stay tuned as we explore more theories and possible explanations in our next segment. And remember, every piece of information could be a crucial part of solving this puzzle. As we move closer to the day Maura Murray vanished, the events leading up to her disappearance take on a strange and unsettling tone. Just days before she went missing, Maura was involved in a minor car accident. This incident, while seemingly trivial, added to the growing stress in her life. She crashed her father's car into a guardrail, causing significant damage. Fred Murray, her father, recalled that Maura was visibly upset about the accident, though he assured her everything would be fine. But the car accident was just the beginning of a series of odd occurrences. Maura's actions in the days leading up to her disappearance were puzzling and out of character. On the day of her disappearance, Maura made a sudden and unexpected decision to leave the UMass Amherst campus. She emailed her professors, informing them that she would be absent for a week due to a family emergency. However, it was later confirmed that no such emergency existed. Adding to the mystery, Maura packed her belongings, including textbooks and personal items, as if she planned to return. She even withdrew $280 from an ATM, an amount that seemed deliberate and calculated. Surveillance footage from the ATM showed Maura alone, with no signs of distress or urgency. Perhaps the most perplexing aspect was the email she sent to her boyfriend. In it, she mentioned feeling troubled and apologized for any hurt she'd caused. This email, combined with her other actions, suggested that Maura was dealing with something significant, yet she chose to keep it hidden from those closest to her. These actions raised several questions. What was Maura planning? Was she running away from something, or was she seeking a temporary escape? And why did she feel the need to conceal her true intentions? As we piece together these fragments of Maura's last known movements, we are left with more questions than answers. Her behavior, though strange, might hold the key to understanding what led her to that desolate road in New Hampshire. In our next segment, we will delve into the theories and speculations that have emerged over the years. each attempting to explain the inexplicable. Stay with us as we continue to unravel the enigma of Maura Murray's disappearance. Every detail, no matter how small, could bring us one step closer to uncovering the truth. On February 9, 2004, Maura Murray's actions became even more enigmatic as she embarked on a journey that would lead to her mysterious disappearance. The timeline of events on this fateful day offers chilling clues, but also deepens the mystery that surrounds her case. Early in the afternoon, Maura left the UMass Amherst campus, her car packed with personal belongings, including clothing, toiletries, and her favorite stuffed animal. Her destination was unknown, but her path took her north, towards New Hampshire. The drive was long and the weather wintry. The reasons for her choice of route remain unclear, adding another layer of uncertainty to her story. As evening approached, Maura was driving along Route 112 in Haverhill, New Hampshire. At approximately 7:27 p.m., her car veered off the road and crashed into a snowbank. The impact was severe enough to deploy the airbags and render the car inoperable. Despite the crash, there were no immediate signs of injury or distress. Moments after the accident, a local bus driver named Butch Atwood drove by and noticed Maura's car. Concerned, he stopped and offered assistance. Maura declined, assuring him that she had already called for help. Atwood, sensing that something was off, drove a short distance to his home and called the police. In the eerie minutes that followed, Maura vanished. By the time law enforcement arrived at the scene, at approximately 7:46 p.m., there was no trace of her. The car was locked, and her belongings were still inside. The only signs of life were a few footprints in the snow, leading away from the vehicle. The span between Atwood's encounter and the arrival of the police was a mere 19 minutes. In that short window, Maura Murray disappeared without a trace, leaving behind more questions than answers. What happened in those crucial moments? Did someone pick her up, or did she venture into the woods alone? As we continue to explore the events of that night, we must consider every possibility, every theory, and every lead. The answers to Maura Murray's disappearance may lie hidden within these fleeting moments on Route 112. Join us in the next segment as we delve into the theories and speculations that have emerged over the years, each attempting to explain the inexplicable. Every detail, no matter how small, could bring us one step closer to uncovering the truth. As we dive deeper into the mysterious disappearance of Maura Murray, it's crucial to examine the key evidence left behind at the scene. The abandoned car, a black 1996 Saturn sedan, stood as a silent witness to the events of that night. Inside the vehicle, investigators found a perplexing array of items that only added to the enigma. Maura's packed belongings included clothing, toiletries, and her favorite stuffed animal, suggesting she might have been planning to be away for an extended period. Among the items were driving directions to Vermont, indicating she may have had a specific destination in mind, though why she ended up in New Hampshire remains unclear. A partially consumed box of wine was also discovered in the car, raising questions about Maura's state of mind and whether she had been drinking before the crash. The presence of the wine box led to various theories about her intentions and what might have transpired in the moments leading up to her disappearance. One of the most puzzling aspects of the scene was the absence of footprints in the snow around the vehicle. Given the wintry conditions, one would expect to see tracks leading away from the car, yet there were none. This anomaly has fueled speculation about whether Maura was picked up by someone, or if she somehow left the scene in a way that didn't leave visible traces. These pieces of evidence, while seemingly mundane on their own, weave a complex tapestry of questions. Why did Maura pack her belongings and head north? What was the significance of the driving directions to Vermont? And perhaps most hauntingly, how did she vanish without leaving a trace in the snow? As we continue to unravel the mystery, each clue, each piece of evidence, brings us closer to understanding the last known moments of Maura Murray. Join us in the next segment as we explore the theories and speculations that have emerged over the years, each attempting to explain the inexplicable. Every detail, no matter how small, could bring us one step closer to uncovering the truth. As we delve deeper into the mystery of Maura Murray's disappearance, we encounter a labyrinth of theories and speculations, each attempting to explain the inexplicable. One prevailing theory is that Maura may have staged her own disappearance. The packed belongings and driving directions found in her car suggest she may have been planning to leave her current life behind. Could Maura have orchestrated her own vanishing act to start anew? This idea, while compelling, raises as many questions as it answers. What circumstances might have driven her to take such a drastic step? Another theory posits that Maura fell victim to foul play. The remote location of her abandoned car, coupled with the absence of footprints in the snow, has led some to believe she may have been abducted. The lack of definitive clues fuels this dark possibility, leaving us to ponder whether a sinister force was at work that night. Mental health concerns also come into play. Maura's recent behaviors and the stressors she was facing suggest she may have been struggling with depression or other mental health issues. Could these factors have influenced her actions, leading her to a tragic end, either by her own hand or through reckless decisions? The case of Maura Murray has captivated online communities for years. Armchair detectives and true crime enthusiasts continue to dissect every detail, forming theories and sharing insights. These discussions keep the case alive, ensuring that Maura's story is not forgotten. Each of these theories presents a piece of the puzzle, yet none provide a complete picture. As we continue to explore the possibilities, we inch closer to uncovering the truth behind Maura Murray's disappearance. Join us in our next segment as we delve into the ongoing efforts to solve this enduring mystery. Every theory, every speculation, brings us one step closer to the answers we seek. The disappearance of Maura Murray has left an indelible mark not just on her family, but on the community and beyond. The emotional toll on her loved ones is immeasurable. Maura's family has never given up searching for her, driven by an unyielding hope to find answers and bring her home. Over the years, they have organized numerous searches, press conferences, and engaged with law enforcement tirelessly. Their relentless efforts have kept Maura's case in the public eye, ensuring that it remains a topic of discussion and investigation. The family's journey has been fraught with heartache and frustration, but their resolve has never wavered. They have become advocates for other families in similar situations, providing a voice for the missing and underscoring the importance of never giving up hope. The emotional burden they carry is a testament to their love and dedication. The community response to Maura's disappearance has been profound. Locally, the case has sparked a sense of vigilance and solidarity, with residents participating in searches and rallies. Nationally, the mystery has captured widespread interest, drawing significant media attention and fostering a dedicated online following. True crime enthusiasts, armchair detectives, and concerned citizens have all contributed to keeping the case alive, sharing theories and new leads in the hopes of uncovering the truth. Media coverage has played a crucial role in maintaining public interest. Documentaries, podcasts, and news articles have continued to spotlight Maura's case, ensuring that it remains in the public consciousness. The collective effort of the family, community, and media underscores a shared commitment to seeking justice and closure. As we reflect on the impact of Maura Murray's disappearance, we are reminded of the power of community and the enduring strength of familial love. The search for answers continues, driven by the hope that one day, the mystery will be solved, and Maura's story will have the resolution it deserves. Despite years of relentless investigation, the fate of Maura Murray remains shrouded in mystery. Her disappearance continues to be one of the most haunting unsolved cases, leaving unanswered questions and a void that only the truth can fill. The lack of closure is a heavy burden for all who have been touched by this case. For Maura's family, every passing day is a reminder of the uncertainty and the pain of not knowing. The community, too, remains on edge, united by a shared hope for answers and a resolution to this enduring mystery. Law enforcement and private investigators have poured countless hours into unraveling the events of that fateful night, but the puzzle remains incomplete. Each new lead brings a glimmer of hope, yet the truth remains elusive, like a shadow just out of reach. As we conclude this chapter, we call upon you, our viewers, to remain vigilant. If you have any information, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem, please come forward. You might hold the key to solving this case and bringing peace to a family that has suffered for far too long. Share Maura's story, keep the conversation alive, and join us in the pursuit of justice. Together, we can ensure that Maura Murray is never forgotten and that the search for answers continues. Thank you for watching, and remember, every piece of information counts, and your voice could make a difference. Until next time, stay safe, stay vigilant, and keep seeking the truth.